Good morning, I am Praram Vadahar. Let's begin with the main stories. Supreme Court issues an order to recover the capital gain tax on sales of telecommunication service provider Ncell. Former VIP officials, including deputy prime ministers and home ministers, abusing state security provisions despite not holding office anymore. Winter rain resumes. The Meteorological Forecasting Division says upper mountainous region will experience snowfall due to the westerly winds entering the country. And Manchester City see off Everton 2-0 at the English Premier League, rise to the top spot in the league table. The Supreme Court has issued an order for the government to recover the capital gain tax on sales of telecommunication service provider Ncell. An extended full bench led by Chief Justice Cholendra Samser Rana ordered that both Ncell and Axiata are liable of capital gain tax. Ncell had denied clearing the taxes, citing the Swedish-Finnish company Telia Sonera had received the profits while buying Ncell shares. Despite the large taxpayers' office estimating Ncell's taxes at around 64 billion rupees, the company has so far only paid one-third of the total amount. Former Secretary for the Government of Nepal, Dwarika Nath Dhungel, and former Attorney General Sukhdev Vatrai, among others, had filed a writ on behalf of the civil society demanding the government collect the due taxes from Ncell. The petitions filed in response by Ncell and other shareholders against the large taxpayers' office, citing the taxes were not their responsibility, was however revoked by the Supreme Court. Prior to this, the Supreme Court Justice duo Om Prakash Mishra and Kedar Prasad Chalise had issued an interim order back in 2017 allowing Telia Sonera to repatriate dividend despite the large taxpayers' office's request to the central bank to freeze their accounts. Let us now move on to the latest national political updates. Despite the lapse of months since the police started investigations on the rape and murder case of Kantipur's girl child Limara Phanta, the police have not been able to identify the perpetrators yet. Lawmakers yesterday mostly questioned Home Minister Rambahadur Thapa at the parliamentary session on the updates on the case. However, the minister failed to present a concrete answer and instead stated it will take additional time to identify the culprit behind the heinous crime.
हत्यामा संलग्न व्यक्तिलाई तत्काल पक्राउ गरी मुद्दा किन चलाइएको छैन? देशभरि बढिरहेको हत्या हिंसा बलात्कारका श्रृङ्खला कहिले रोकिने हो गृहमन्त्रीज्यू?
केही प्रतिशत झन्नै चाहिँ 4-5% अपराधीहरूलाई अझ पनि चाहिँ सरकार उनीहरूलाई कानुनको कठघरामा ल्याउन चाहिँ प्रयत्नशील छ, प्रयासशील छ। र तपाईं हामीलाई थाहा छ कुनै पनि चाहिँ अपराधलाई सरकारले वा प्रहरीले तुरुन्तै चाहिँ अपराधीहरूलाई चाहिँ पत्ता लगाउन सक्दैन, त्यसले केही समय लिन्छ।
Lawmakers from the main opposition further grounded the Home Minister, citing Defence Minister Ishwar Pokhrel had once stated that the real perpetrator had been identified and it was only a matter of time before the culprit's identity was brought out. Minister Thapa responded, saying Minister Pokhrel's statement was not an official statement.
निर्मला पन्तको बलात्कारपछि भएको हत्याको अपराधीलाई यही सरकारका मान्य उपप्रधानमन्त्री तथा रक्षा मन्त्रीले सार्वजनिक कार्यक्रममा 5 दिनभित्र हत्याराको बारेमा सरकारले जानकारी गराउँछ, पक्रन्छ, दिन गनेर बस्नु होला भनेर भन्नुभएको थियो केही महिना अगाडि। र यो सार्वजनिक कार्यक्रममा हामी सब थुप्रै सहभागी भएको कार्यक्रममा यसको बारेमा मान्य गृहमन्त्रीजीलाई जानकारी छ कि छैन?
रक्षा मन्त्रीजीले के भन्नुभयो सार्वजनिक रूपमा भन्ने ठोस रूपमा गृह मन्त्रालयलाई मलाई जानकारी छैन। यदि भन्नुभएको रहेछ भने निश्चयमा उहाँको सार चाहिँ छिटै नै अपराधीलाई चाहिँ राज्यले चाहिँ कानुनको कठघरामा ल्याउने स्पिरिटसहित भन्नुभएको होला भन्ने म अनुमान गर्न सक्छु।
Lawmakers from the ruling party meanwhile stated the media and the opposition had been igniting the issue while the government's efforts are still on.
निर्मला पन्तको बलात्कारपछि हत्या भएको छ, अपराधीहरुसँग पत्ता लागेको छैन। तर यो विषय मानवाधिकारवादी र मिडियाको लागि गरी खाने विषय भएको छ भने प्रतिपक्षको लागि राजनीति गर्ने विषय भएको।
It It is the state's duty to provide security to VIP office holders based on the degree of security threats and their possessions. However, former ministers who had held offices 15 years back are still using government security services without any evaluation of their security needs. While there is a deficit on the number of security personnel for the public on a daily basis, more than 150 security officials and government vehicles are being used to provide security to former deputy chief and home ministers. Based on the state's rules and regulation, a periodic evaluation of the security threats on incumbent and retired VIP officials must be carried out in every 3 months. Depending upon the results of the study, the government determines the degree of security to be provided to these officials. However, the provision has been found most abused by former deputy chiefs and home ministers. Based on the list provided by the Home Ministry, former deputy prime ministers and home ministers, that includes Bamdev Gautam, Ramchandra Paudel, Gopal Man Shrestha, Vijay Gachadar, Kamal Thapa, Prakash Man Singh, Bimalendra Nidhi and Narayan Kaji Shrestha are using the state security provisions. These former ministers have a minimum of 12 armed police personnel each along with the government's vehicles. Likewise, Krishna Prasad Chidola, Purna Bahadur Khadka, Vim Rawal and Janardhan Sharma, who were home ministers more than a decade back, are using government security as well. Based on the constitution, VIP officials do not get security provisions after retirement. However, 13 armed police force units and 156 police personnel have been deployed for the security of 13 of former deputy prime ministers and home ministers. Likewise, former prime ministers, including Bhavunam Bhattrai among others, have also been abusing the state security provisions despite not holding office anymore. The winter rain has resumed. The Meteorological Forecasting Division has forecasted that the upper mountainous region will experience snowfall, while the rest of the nation will see rainfall due to the westerly winds entering the country. According to the Meteorological Forecasting Division, snowfall and rain have started in the western region from yesterday afternoon. Based on the Forecasting Division's prediction, Kathmandu Valley has seen rainfall from today morning and heavy snowfall may occur in the upper mountainous region.
जुन बदलाव आजबाट देखिने हुन्छ त्यसको प्रभाव चाहिँ विशेष गरी बिहीबार र शुक्रबार चाहिँ देशैभरि रहने देखिएको छ र बिहीबारको दिनमा विशेष गरी यो पश्चिमी उच्च पहाडी र हिमाली भेगहरूमा भारी हिमपात पनि हुने सम्भावना देखिएको छ भने अधिकांश ठाउँहरूमा हल्कादेखि मध्यम खालको वर्षा त हुने नै भयो अनि शनिबारबाट चाहिँ विशेष गरी यो मध्य र पूर्वी क्षेत्रमा मात्र यसको प्रभाव रहने देखिएको छ र त्यो हुनाले चाहिँ यो 3 दिन चाहिँ सर्वसाधारणहरूले विशेष सतर्कता चाहिँ अपनाउनु पर्ने हुन्छ.
According to the Meteorological Forecasting Division, the lower river regions in the country can experience dangers of flooding due to the heavy snowfall and rainfall in the upper mountainous region. Likewise, the Forecasting Division has also suggested the public to remain aware of the dangers of changing weather, as the rainfall and heavy snowfall triggered by the westerly winds experienced only 2 weeks ago had affected the lives of many across the country. It is expected that the effects of the westerly winds will be more this year in comparison to last year. The Meteorological Forecasting Division says the country will see heavy rainfall until Saturday and the weather in the upper mountainous region will improve from Sunday. A provincial ministry has shown interest in the investigation of the land transfer process of an NGO called International Nepal Fellowship INF, which was established in Pokhara with an aim to complete a Christian mission. The Ministry for Land Reform and Management has sent a directive to the District Land Revenue Office of Kaski regarding INF registering 426 ropenis of government land in mid-Pokhara under its name. The ministry has informed that it had sent a letter to the District Land Revenue Office to investigate on the matter after Kantipur television aired that INF had registered more land than allowed with the help of government employees. INF has been running Hario Kharka and Simpani hospitals on the 426 ropenis of land in Pokhara. The land of the institution, which was first established as an INGO and later dissolved, should have come under the name of Nepal government. However, the land ownership certificate was registered in the institution's name. The NGO has registered more land than allowed under its name without the decision of the Council of Ministers. The ministry has stated that actions would be taken if it is found that INF has illegally registered land under its name. In the previous fiscal year, Rupandei had raised a revenue of 140 million rupees by extracting river materials. However, since the provincial government tightened its control over extractions, the local level administrations have been dissatisfied with the provincial government. In this context, we had asked the chiefs of local levels in Rupandei why have they not contracted any company for extraction of river materials yet. Let us now take a look at what they had to say.
Public voice.
जिल्ला सामान्य समितिसँग मात्रै कोर्डिनेसन गरेर उहाँसँग मात्रै परमिसन लिएर उहाँहरूले तोकेको चाहिने टाइम उहाँहरूले तोकेको चाहिने अब क्वान्टिटी सबै कुरा उहाँहरूले चाहिने अब हामीले एआईए गराउँदा आईई गराउँदाखेरि चाहिने धेरै दिनदेखि हामी लागिरहेछौँ अहिले पनि परमिसन पाइएको छैन लगभग 3 महिना भइसक्यो
घाटगद्दैमा लोड गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ अलि मिसावट किसिमको चाहिँ लोड गर्छन्
स्टक गरेर लैजाने कार्यविधि यो व्यावहारिक छैन
एकचोटि नदीबाट डम्प गर्ने 500 मिटरसम्म ढुवानी गर्नु पर्यो त्यसलाई अनलोड गरेर त्यसको चट्टा लगाएपछि फेरि परिणाम यकिन गरेर फेरि ढुवानी गर्दाखेरि दोहोरो ढुवानी भाडा पर्ने हुनाले उपभोक्तालाई यसले मर्का पर्छ महँगो पर्न जान्छ
हामीले विकास निर्माण गर्ने सवालमा पनि चाहिँ त्यो महँगो पर्ने भयो
जिल्लामा स्वीकृति लिनुपर्ने जुन चाहिँ प्रावधान चाहिँ राखियो योबाट पनि ठुलो अन्यलता र अहिले चाहिँ कतिपय चाहिँ घटनाहरू पनि घटेका छन्
अहिले पूर्वानुमान लगाएर त्यसका समस्या जटिलताहरू चाहिँ थाहा हुँदैन अब यसलाई अभ्यासमा जाँदाखेरि जे जटिलता फेला पर्छ त्यसको कार्यविधि चेन्ज गर्नका निम्ति प्रदेशले सोच्नुपर्छ र हामीले सही फिडब्याक प्रदेशलाई दिनुपर्छ
It is now time for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
The question is, what is your take on former higher-ranking officials taking security services even after retirement? Your options are A, threat to their security, B, showing of power, and C, abuse of state coffers. The voting is on. You can type NEWS, select your option A, B, or C, and then send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. With this, let us move into the sports news.
Sports news.
Defending champions Manchester City have brushed aside Everton 2-0 at the English Premier League to go top of the table, overtaking Liverpool. Aymeric Laporte and Gabriel Jesus scored a goal each in City's victory in the match played at the Goodison Park. Laporte had put City ahead, scoring in the first half additional time, while Gabriel Jesus sealed the 2-0 win, scoring in the 7th minute of additional time. It was City's 4th win in 5 matches. The win means Pep Guardiola's side is now equal in points with Liverpool. Manchester City have 62 points from 26 matches, while Liverpool also have 62 points, but with a game in hand. And now, before we wrap up, here's a look at the top stories one more time. Supreme Court issues an order to recover the capital gain tax on sales of telecommunication service provider Ncell. Former VIP officials, including deputy prime ministers and home ministers, abusing state security provisions despite not holding office anymore. Winter rain resumes. The Meteorological Forecasting Division says upper mountainous region will experience snowfall due to the westerly winds entering the country. And Manchester City see off Everton 2-0 at the English Premier League, rise to the top spot in the league table. That is all for the moment. Our next English bulletin will air at 11 a.m. Keep watching Kantipur Television SD for more news and entertainment. Thank you for watching. Have a great day ahead.